We're here at the New York Business Expo with Sharon Koifman, who runs Distant Job, and it's a fascinating business model. If you're involved in any type of IT or design work, web work, you'll want to hear what Sharon has to say. Welcome.
Hi, Mark. And I got to say, you're quite a hero for standing with that voice and still making all day like that.
As long as I can still make a sound, I'll be here.
I like it. It's a good low-tone voice. It's a
So we'll use what's left of it to find out about your company. You've been in, you say, the outsourcing world for years, but now you seem to have found something called right sourcing. Tell us about it.
I actually love that term, right? But I've been in the outsourcing world for about 8-9 years. I used to run a web hosting company. We had about 3,000 clients, and all my customer service operation and system administrators and engineers were located in India, in both Pune and Hyderabad. And I've gathered a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, which eventually evolved once I sold the Empire Host to doing some consulting for companies. And one of the things that I've learned, that the best way to outsource is not to outsource at all. Now, what does that mean? It is all about saving money. It is about working with offshore people, but you want to have a real interaction that you have with your own employee. The only way to achieve that is by getting a full-time person that interacts with you in real time, 8 hours per day, 5 days per week. And this is the model that we provide on the table. It's called an offshore recruitment agency, where we go out of the way, we behave somewhat like a recruitment company to find some of the best talents in the offshore world. We have huge databases, great connections in very big companies, and we literally solicit, like a local recruitment company, an individual that will work for you remotely. It's never going to move to the United States. They're always going to work remotely for you. It's still going to be approximately a third of North American salary, so it's really a huge money saving. But it's going to be a person that's going to interact with you like a real employee, work by your methods, by your standards, following your instructions, doing exactly what you want.
And the communication is so much better because it's real time.
It's real time. In reality, is because we're dealing with Eastern Europe and Asia, they do pull off night shifts, and that's the reality, and everybody's comfortable with that. So they actually work late at night in order to accommodate the North American shift.
Clientele. They can actually, so if I'm having some web development work done by my folks at Distant Jobs, I can still communicate with them at the end of my day or the beginning of my day.
You can communicate with them during your day. They're there anytime for you to bug them, just like you would an employee. In your office, you have an employee, you open the door, you ask him what he's doing. You have that luxury right now, something that you will never have with a traditional model of outsourcing.
And you have morale because they're your people.
Yes, and they're a lot more motivated and they're a lot more motivated. They know they work for a specific company. They know that they're generating real experience that they can put in CV. People on the other side are very well paid. We make sure that we become somewhat of the HR manager for the company. So we eliminate the middlemen, right, which usually, for some reason, there's certain outsourcing companies who think that they can manage your operation better than you do, which is an illogical concept for somebody like me. But at the end of the day, we still kind of help on the outside. We take care of the payroll, we take care of the office space, make sure they're comfortable so you can manage them properly. This is another one, obviously, of the advantages of dealing with us.
And we're talking about a high-skilled workforce.
High skill. We have an incredible filtering solution. Unlike a traditional recruitment company, even in North America, our people, every candidate goes through very strong, I'm losing my words. The tests are we're very picky on our tests. Our employees in the office are all very, very talented IT people that have the capacity to truly filter the pure talent from the guys that are not very clear. So we're not just basing on CV. When they pass our test, this is the real deal. You don't have to go and try it twice with us.
And what type of skills would you offer? What range?
We're focused on web, software, and mobile. So most of our clients are IT companies, inshore outsourcing companies, software, gaming, anything of that sort, Oracle Consulting. We provide people for them. So the focus is IT, but we also work sometimes with video companies for doing video editing. And with offshoring, you can get very creative because anything that can be done remotely, we can provide. But our focus is providing the high-skilled people that other people can't find, whether here or in the offshore world.
And rather than project by project, this is an ongoing, your partner, they just work in a part of the world where their expenses aren't as much, therefore your expenses aren't as much. How can a company that handles the human resources get a hold of you?
Well, it's very simple. We have a phone number, right?
Sure.
You can reach us at 1-866.
Toll free.
Toll free, of course. 393.
393.
6747. That goes. You can reach me personal extension 218.
And we'll just repeat it: 866-393-6747, extension 218.
Or you can just reach me by email, Sharon, SHARON @distantjob.com.
SHARON @distantjob.com.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Sharon, thank you so much.
Mark, such a pleasure.
Very
Thank
interesting.
you.
For every business problem out there, there's a solution and a guy with a lot of brains behind it to help you run your business more efficiently. Thanks for watching, and thanks again.
Thank you, Mark.